Hello, and welcome back to another edition of the Read Aloud. I'm Mr. Hoy. It's good to see you again. Today we are celebrating our superheroes that are still out there working to keep us safe. That includes the doctors and nurses and other medical staff that are working in hospitals and offices all over the world, and also the first responders. So you're talking about the fire department, the police department, and then the emergency ambulances and people like that. And then also our retail workers that are working in grocery stores to help provide us with all the essentials that we need in our house, like food and paper products and medicine. Pharmacies are still open too. So we appreciate everything that everybody is doing for us. And to show that appreciation, we were tasked with wearing superhero attire, costumes, shirts, and I have loved everything I've seen so far on Facebook, and I've been commenting on it. I hope you've seen it. If not, go back and check and see if I commented on it. I will, I promise, by end of day. If I haven't already, and a lot of familiar faces. It's really good to see all my friends from Central, and really warms my heart to see that you have that spirit, and you're still keeping strong, because you are superheroes too. You are doing great. This is something that's never happened before, as far as I am aware, where kids were told that they were going to be at home learning, remote learning, homeschooling, and you're doing a fantastic job. I see all the pictures of you working at your desks, at your workstations. I've seen the work that you've been posting, and it really is fantastic and phenomenal. So a pat on the back to you, my friends, the superheroes that are out there learning from home. And to all the teachers, I mean, I'm a paraprofessional aspiring to be a teacher, but all the teachers that have been sharing these videos and just providing such great education at such short notice, you are doing a fabulous job. The administrators, fabulous. Everybody's doing such a great job in supporting. I've seen other paras posting great lessons, and other teachers with ideas, and it's just phenomenal that we're all working together. And to that end, I'd like to welcome you to join the Central Early Childhood Center PTO if you are from Central. The CECC PTO, Maria Joffrey, our principal, has asked us to make sure that you are aware that this is the best way to stay in touch, and as a community we will thrive, and we'll be able to support one another. So please, if you aren't already a member and you're on Facebook, please join CECC PTO. And now, without further ado, we have a great book today, because, we have bad days for sure. But what about superheroes? Superheroes, do they have bad days? And what do they do? Well, I am glad that you asked that question, because someone wrote a book about what they do, and it's called Even Superheroes Have Bad Days. Now, we could just throw temper tantrums and just shut down and not do anything, but I think it's better to be disappointed for sure, but to work through it and get back into the groove, so to speak. So when you have a bad day and you're upset, it's only a short while. Just use whatever you can do to calm yourself. I like to actually take a deep breath. So take a deep breath with me if you're upset right now, and if not, just do it just so you know what to do. Take a deep breath, and I usually count to 10. And as I'm counting, I'm breathing out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel much better. And I didn't even have a bad day. So imagine if you had a bad day and you did that. That should help you. Okay. So I'm wearing a superhero shirt. I don't believe I showed you yet. So I'll do that real quick, and then I'll read the story. I've done this video several times, and I've done a lot of mistakes, and so this is like the 5th time I'm doing it, which is why I'm not even sure if I showed you my shirt, but I'm pretty sure I didn't, so let me show it to you now, okay? Here we go. So I have a Marvel shirt, okay? And I like Marvel. Marvel, this is old school too. It's a very comfortable shirt. You have Giant Man here, the Incredible Hulk here, and then you have Iron Man, Hercules, and then you have, I think, who's that? Thor, and then Captain America, Spider-Man, and over here we have the Scarlet Witch, I believe, and Hawkeye. So that's my superhero shirt. So that is that. Okay, we're all done talking about that. Keep posting those pictures. Now on to the story. Even superheroes have bad days. And this is written by Shelly Becker, and it's illustrated by Kaban. Okay, so there's the book. And now they don't it's not a specific story where it talks about certain characters or anything like that, but just so you know who these superheroes' names are, what their names are. We have Beastie, Zing, Thrash, and Laserman. You'll see them in the book, so you know what their character names are. And then you have Magnifique, Screecher, Typhoon, and Icky. Okay, so those are the main superheroes in the book. All right, so here we go. The one guy's pulling his hair out. He must be having a bad day. We'll see how superheroes cope with a bad day. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they have a bad day. Oh, it looks like he's kicking the fire hydrant. That's not good. They could use superpowers to kick, punch, and pound. They could shriek. They could screech with an ear-piercing sound. They could crush wooden crates and bend metal gates. They could throw trucks and buses across several states. They could knock over buildings like towers of blocks and crumble the streets into rubble and rocks. They could use laser eyes to ignite forest fires or fling boomerangs to deflate the town's tires. But upset superheroes have all sorts of choices. Instead of destruction and loud, livid voices, they burn angry steam off with speed of light hiking or super extreme outer space mountain biking. They race to the rescue of people in need and delight in the joy of a super good deed. They hatch super plans to help banish world sadness, building fabulous theme parks for giggles and gladness. They chase wanted bad guys with supercharged zing, dragging hundreds to jail while police dance and sing. They track down and tame super menacing beasts and transform pity parties to victory feasts. But displeased superheroes who don't feel serene could have super temptation to cause a bad scene. They could blast icy blizzards on hot afternoons or walloping twisters and monster typhoons. They could spin super webs super far, super sticky, and tangle up towns with their silk. Super icky. They could rotate the planet and mess up world time. Or sit back and relax while the world fills with crime. When superheroes don't get their way, when they're sad, when they're mad, when they've had a bad day, They could super rampage, they could. But they don't, because real superheroes just wouldn't. They won't. Instead, they dig down to their super best part, the strong superpowers contained in their heart, and using their talents as true heroes should, they battle the urge to do harm, though they could. They acknowledge their sorrow, their anger, their pain, as they wait for their super emotions to wane. It's okay if they frown, it's okay if they sigh, it's even okay if they slump down and cry, but then they get up and get on with their day. Saving the world in their most super way. The end. Okay, so that was our story for today. I hope you liked it. Tomorrow, remember, I believe we're wearing, we're doing like something crazy with our hair, right? Because it's not like we can get to a barber, right? So unless your mom or dad is able to cut your hair or do your hair, I know, a lot of people are saying that, this is interesting because most people usually get their hair done and everything like that every now and again, and we can't do that. So it'll be interesting to see what you come up with tomorrow. I'll be looking for your pictures. And remember, CECCPTO if you're a Central student. Okay? Have a great day. Bye now.